Hi everyone, it's Mike here. So don't forget to click that subscribe and bell icon to receive a notification each time I upload a new video. It's 9:30 on Monday, the 8th of April, and we've just jumped in the car and I've just bundled Mr. B in the back as well because Ian's having to take the van back that he hired for this weekend. So obviously he's taken himself off in the van and I'm following on behind in the car to pick him up after he's dropped it off, and then we're going to do a short detour to the solicitors to drop off the new contract for the new sale for the house. So things are progressing, and then at 1 o'clock this afternoon, or between 12 and 1 this afternoon, the surveyor for the new buyers is coming to do his survey. So things are moving on. So yes, it has taken quite some time, and I don't want to jinx anything again, but things seem to be moving according to plan. And when I say according to plan, I mean the new plan, because that's how many attempts we've had.
Thank you.
Thanking you.
Thank you. Problem. Enjoy.
Thank you very much.
Well, tonight we're in the Toby Carvery. Puddings.
And what's the occasion?
I've got some money. I had a good weekend, so we've come to the Carvery. We're not having beans tonight. It's really sad. Dog's in the car, so he's fine. So we're having 2 Carveries, and we're going to have puddings. But my pudding, I think, is going to be the honeycomb Sunday dessert, which you'll have a picture of in a minute.
You're going to push the boat out.
What the hell?
1 minute.
Well, I came with them, it should be good.
This is my meagre plate, it says.
And I've got a lot of peas. Forget about the potatoes, I've got a lot of peas.
Didn't take long, did it?
Otherwise, there's no point in going for it.
Yep.
Well, I asked for salted caramel cake for afters. I think it's too big. Have a look.
No, before.
But I will do my best, my utmost.
Yeah.
Hang on.
And Franny had a funny experience. Oh no, look, you've not poured the tea. No.
That's just far too much.
Show me spotted dick.
That's what I've had.
You've not poured the tea. No, they've got tea.
Sponge with raisins and custard.
Oh, it's a baby.
It's Tuesday Tuesday afternoon now, actually. It's 1:10 on Tuesday the 9th of April. I've spent the morning kind of preparing my demos for the TV appearance I'm doing on Thursday, but I realised that I didn't have any kind of projects to do for tonight on the YouTube channel. I've edited the vlog for Wednesday, so that's actually in the process of being uploaded to YouTube as I speak. So I thought this morning I would dig out a little stamp set and do a set of ATCs, and that's what I've done. So I've done some little bees ATCs. So I've filmed those. I've only done 6. So yeah, they're quite fun, a bit of a distraction, quick, easy, and fun to do. It also means that I can send these out and pop these in as little gifts into some of my website orders, obviously only the physical ones because I can't send them out to people who only buy digis. The other thing that I've done is Kane Alfie Indigo Blue sent me this little journal. It's got the grey grunge board covers, quite thick grey grunge board covered, and loads and loads and loads of little mini watercolour cardstock pages. I've added the book rings, but you could put thread or you could put sari silk or whatever through that. So I thought I'd have a little bit of a play with that today. So I've just done the cover with blue paint, some of the stamps, using the stamps that I'm actually going to be demonstrating on the TV, and some gilding flake. So that was with the stencil, the kidney shape is with the stencil, and then all the others are done with the stamps. And then I did the inside front cover as well with, try not to knock the camera, with the stamps in there. But I also did a background, just a little mini art journal page in there. I did that one using the stencil because there's a shape that can be used as kind of like a fish. So all the other shapes in the background are all the stamps that I'm demonstrating on Thursday. And another little page using the stamps as well. The colour schemes are absolutely fantastic. They're taking on with a set of paints, acrylic paints, that are all kind of what I call sugared almond, tropical deco, kind of the bright kind of pastel-y colours that were typical of like the 1950s and early 60s. So it's going to be lots of fun. I've got my card samples, I've done that, and I'm going to do probably a freeform art journal page that I'm not even planning, and I'm going to do that live. I know, how brave is that? So anyway, that's Tuesday lunchtime. So like I said, the vlog for Wednesday is going up. I've already uploaded the ATC video, so that's all scheduled and ready to go, so I don't have to worry about that. And the vlog's going up now, and the blog post to accompany the vlog is done already. So I just have to finish this, and then I can start the epic task of packing a craft kit to take with me to the TV studio. That's going to be so difficult, deciding what to take and what to leave behind, because you know what we're like, we want to take stuff just in case. And I've got an old, I'll get it out for you and show you. I've got a bag which was designed originally for carrying a big shot from Sizzix. It's like a huge doctor's bag, like a Gladstone bag. It does have the Sizzix logo on the front there. I don't know whether they still make these. But this bag I bought ages ago for just this sort of thing, for taking stuff to, well, it's my like travel craft bag, if you like. I emptied it last year, so it's the only thing it's got in at the moment is some black heat resistant heat resistant non-stick craft mats. The sort of thing you put in the bottom of your oven, you know, so you can just pull it out and clean it and put it back in again. But exactly the same thing, heat resistant and non-stick. So yeah, I'm going to be filling that. Obviously I've got all the products that Kane Alfie have given me to take on and do all my samples and my demos with, but it's those just in case items that are going to cause the problem, because I want to take everything. He's hiding. Look at him.
I think he ticked the no publicity box.
The little monkey. He's got a handful, so at least 3 peanuts in his hands. It's 4:10, and I've just been to the supermarket. No, I'm not on my way back. I'm actually on my way back to the supermarket, because I got to the supermarket, got a trolley, started walking round, chose a new pair of trousers that I liked, put them in the trolley, and then started walking around to do some shopping. And that's when I realised I'd left my wallet at home. So I've had to put everything back, put the trolley back, get back in the car, drive home, get my wallet, get back in the car again, and now I'm heading back again. So that's where I am. Senior moment. Okay, second time's the charm. So it's Wednesday morning, 10:15 to be precise, the 10th of April, and I'm preparing just to leave to go down to Indigo Blue, and then we're going down to the TV studios to set up and everything ready for tomorrow. So to say I'm a little bit nervous about going back on TV is a tad understatement. Anyway, my bags are in the car. I've got my demo bag with all my demo stuff in there. There's obviously clothes for tomorrow. And I've got my trusty little travel bag there where I've got my essentials. So a few things, little drinks, eats, something to read, because there's going to be 2 or 3 hours between shows tomorrow. So we're on from 11 to 12. And then again at 3 to 4. So from 12 till 3, if you like, is going to be a bit of a gap in between, but so I need something to do. So I've set off. It's now 11:35, and I've on my first leg of the journey, which is down to Indigo Blue in Retford. So I should be there in about half an hour, traffic permitting, of course. What was I saying about traffic permitting? Crawling at the moment. So it's 3 o'clock and we've just arrived at the TV studios. That's it, behind us.
There.
Just there, just there. So we're going to go in now. Kay's going to be filming an advert with Leonie Pujol. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
Yeah. An advert
Leonie.
first this afternoon, and then we're probably going to be able to get in to set up, I think,
yeah.
for tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'll catch you later.
You've also got the tulip, which gives it like the background. And then you've got the other one.
The baby cows. This was the alarm clock this morning.
Hello, welcome back to Hotel. How are you? Lovely to have your company. Interesting hour there with Yanis and Haley. I know you're loving it. It's fantastic. My name is Charlie. We're joined with Indigo Blue. We're joined with Kay. And new face to the channel, Mike. Mike, welcome to Hotel.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Good to see you, my friend. Okay, welcome back.
Hi.
So, Connor, how did you two come about? How did you two meet?
Oh, we've known each other since 2008.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, a long time.
A long time. Yeah,
11 years.
Yeah, originally when we used to do like regional craft shows.
Right.
And that's how we basically met. And
How amazing.
we've stayed friends ever since, haven't
We
we?
have, haven't we?
Isn't that lovely? But now, Mike, what's the kind of theme today? It's like mid-century modern. Mid-century modern.
Yes.
What's so fascinating about this era for you?
For me, it's the colours, it's the shapes, it's the repetitive patterns that they had back then.
Yes.
And it was the whole kind of atomic thing.
Okay.
So it was this kind of optimism after the Second World War, where it was like colour and shape,
Right.
and this new kind of space age kind of wonder that everybody had.
Yeah.
So it all like happened before the first man on the moon. So that kind of explosion of colour and shape and form,
Right.
and it's kind of resonated and stuck with us, you know, all this time.
It has,
You
but
know,
it's retro now, isn't
exactly,
it? It's cool.
and it's now hugely back in
Yeah,
fashion.
definitely.
Not just in like the art world, but also in furniture,
Yes.
in clothing.
Home decor paints on the walls in terms of
wallpapers
wallpaper.
you can get now are just astounding. And of course, it's embedding. It's
Yes.
in, you know, everything you can think of. It's now got that mid-century modern feel again.
So it's traditional, but it's modern. It's retro for others. It's an important bundle, isn't it? It's
Absolutely,
lovely. Well, no, 10%'s already gone of this brand new bundle. I told you it's busy. So, Mike, you're demonstrating this shortly. Would you like to get ready for demonstration? We'll see you in a bit.
I shall back out quietly.
Lovely to see you. Thanks very much, Mike. Crammed full of pigment, then surely it's
It's got, you know, the right consistency. It's got the pigment. It's got everything that you need to be able to stamp with it. Now,
amazing.
And I use the fat foam.
Okay.
So literally, all I
with
do
a pH.
with a pH, of
Thank
course,
you.
yes. So all I do is take the paint.
Yeah.
Literally, I've got a spatula, and
Yes.
I literally just dip it in, and that is pretty much all you're going to need.
Is that all you need?
And literally, you just layer the paint in.
So actually, it's going into the phone.
Exactly. So what you're actually doing is you're creating like a mini
Link pad.
stamp pad
Yeah, stamp pad, yeah.
using the paint. And because it's paint and not ink,
Yeah.
obviously you've got that that playtime with it. So, and that's literally all you need.
What a brilliant idea.
And you just wipe your spatula off with a
Yeah,
baby
yeah.
wipe, and then take your stamp. Now, this is the one from mid-century 1.
Okay.
But this is one of those shapes that stayed with us right the way through from the 50s, 60s.
Is it really?
Yeah, well, it's if you look at it,
Yeah.
it's actually like an emblem that a crew of a spaceship would wear.
Oh, it really is.
And
isn't
it's
it?
actually stayed with us right the way through.
That's amazing.
So it just goes to show the power of those kind of motifs that are recognisable these days. So, right.
It's been on a track, that one, hasn't it?
It
Or should we
has.
do that?
And it's back on the TV now.
Is it really?
Absolutely.
Oh, that's
So,
outrageous. So this is
literally,
very apt, very on trend.
yeah. So literally, you can see there. I've loaded the stamp up. I'll just
Yep.
put that face down
Okay.
because it keeps the moisture in, and just turn it over. Now the difference between using ink and paint is you literally only need to do a kiss onto the paper with it.
Right, okay.
Kay normally refers to it as how you kiss your mother-in-law.
Right, very nice, yes.
So literally,
A peck.
yeah, literally. So
Peck on the cheek.
you go down and off.
Yep. Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then literally you can then just start building up your pattern. So I've gone right in the centre first of all, so I'm going to go offset down, and of course mixed media doesn't have to be perfect.
No.
It's that
It makes it unique and bespoke.
exactly. So you down and off.
That's beautiful.
So it's now around about 12:15-ish. First show over and done with. Sold about 65% on the first show. Final figures just before we came away. We're just going to go grab something to eat, and then we're going to be back again, start doing prepping for the second show, which goes out at 3 o'clock. So it's going to be a long day today. It's now 5:45 on Thursday. It is Thursday today, isn't it?
It is Thursday
today.
all day.
And I'm in the car with Kay.
Hello.
Hi. So we're on our way back from the TV studios. It's been a busy day.
It has. But a great day.
Yes, so Kay's happy.
Very happy.
I haven't made a fool of myself.
No, you're amazing.
I didn't swear.
You didn't swear. Neither did I, which is bonus.
I didn't make any cock-ups. So there's one or two little things that could have gone a little bit better
No,
on the live demos,
honestly,
but yeah.
they were brilliant.
but it was lots of fun.
It
So
was.
I'm just hoping that both shows have recorded on my Sky TV, so I can watch myself back to make sure that I can criticise myself. And I'm hoping I might be able to actually record a bit from the telly.
Yeah.
And including the vlog here as well. So
Oh, that would be cool.
yeah, none of your bits though,
No, of course
nobody's
not.
interested in you.
No, you don't want me on it anyway.
So yeah, so depending I might actually do a little bit of a vlog special. I don't know. We don't know yet.
But we've had a great time, haven't we?
We have.
It's been a real pleasure actually working together, hasn't it?
Yes, because we haven't done it for a long time.
Yeah,
But
really enjoyed it.
in case you're wondering, ladies and gents, yes, I will be having some of the stamp sets on my website for you to purchase too. So I know for those of you that couldn't get through to buy them from the TV studio or from Indigo Blue direct, I'm going to have some on my website as well. So hopefully in the next few days. So keep an eye on. Now,
We have a frisbee. We have a dog. We have a high-speed dog.
I have a dog that can't really do corners.
Your four-paw drive's broken. Ready? It's a little bit wibbly wobbly as the frisbee. Let's go again. You ready?
Sale going 10 to the dozen.
Give me 5. Give me 5. Thank you.
What's happened to the sunshine? It's not as nice as it was.
No, it's not.
Yay! Where are you going? Drop it then. Drop it then. Good boy. So it's Friday afternoon. 12th, I think, today. About 1 o'clock-ish. We've come up to Harrogate, Art from the Heart. Done a little bit of shopping. Ian needed some glossy accents and I've had a little bit of a splurge. And then we've gone for lunch. We've had Italian at our favourite Italian restaurant. And as you can see, where we've brought Mr. Bentley to the Harrogate Showground, which is massive, well, miles as you can see. I'll do a 360. Just miles of open field grass for him to run like Billy-O. Unfortunately, he's cut his foot.
Well,
one of his
pads.
One of his pads, and he's bleeding a little bit, but I'm not worried. He'll be fine. He's not bothered about it, as you can tell. Not bothered in the slightest. So we thought we'd come for a bit of a run and get him worn out for the rest of the afternoon. Walking my lunch off, that's right. And of course now we've walked down into the valley. We've got to walk up the valley now. Oh, mind out then. Oh, is it? Ready? What a monkey. Are you had enough now? Eh? You're positively glowing in this light again. Are you had enough now, Mr. B? Eh? Come on, then. No. Oh, I think he's had enough, Daddy.
I think he's tired, Daddy.
So we literally just got in the car, just sat down, Ian just turned the engine on.
And it started to rain.
And it started to rain. Perfect.
Beautiful timing.
Timing, exactly. You're tired now.
He's just licking his poorly foot.
Yeah, you're having a clean. Be all sparkly when we get home. Because that's what dogs do. It's Saturday afternoon, 4:30. And Ian and I have been in the car most of today. We've been driving around doing errands, bits and pieces, popping in to visit people. We drove over to Barnsley for him to drop off one of his steam pump machines at one of his customers, and while we're there had a little spot of lunch and then popped across to see Mum and Dad, which was really nice because while I was there my brother and his partner turned up, which was nice to catch up with them too. Everybody had a nice little play with Mr. Bentley. And then we just got home and just stopped off and did a little bit of shopping on the way back. And I realised I haven't actually unpacked my bag that I bought from Art from the Heart yesterday. So I'm going to do that now. So I'm going to turn the overhead camera on. Hopefully it'll work okay. And I'll show you what I bought. A kind of little mini art shopping haul video. There you go. Okay, so this was the little pile of goodies I purchased when I nipped into Art from the Heart yesterday. Ian needed just to pick up a few bottles of glossy accents because he uses that a lot in the building of his machines. But while I was in there, I had a little browse myself. So I spotted a huge table full of different designs from this company, Art Foamies. Never seen them before. Not sure where they're from, but I just liked it. It says Art by Marlene. So I'm sure that's going to mean quite a lot for somebody. Let me just open the packet up and see what it is. Now there was, like I said, a huge table full of different designs, but this one caught my eye because I like the kind of Aztec kind of sun design that's got on it. So I'm hoping that there may be some kind of address or website. Oh, there you go, artfoamies.com. So they had some really nice kind of birds, cats, fish, abstract designs, leaves, that kind of stuff, faces, but the faces were too small for me. If they were this size, that'd have been great, but they weren't. But this is a what to do, how to use them kind of thing. No address. I don't know whether they're based in the UK or not. I should probably have to look on their website to find that out. But anyway, I like the design. It cost me, I think, just over £8 for this one foam stamp. But I'll have a play with that at a later date and see what actually happens with it. In fact, I may actually use that in my April mid-month mini mission inspiration tomorrow, which I'm going to film. It went live today at lunchtime, and it's the words from one of the songs from the Pet Shop Boys. I wouldn't normally do this kind of thing. In fact, I'll show you the graphic on screen now. There you go. So the theme for the mid-month mini mission is doing something outside of your comfort zone, doing something, trying techniques that you wouldn't normally do, or products that you wouldn't normally buy. I've never bought anything like this before, so I probably will have a go at using that in my mid-month mini mission tomorrow. So I also, for the first time, gave in and bought a bottle of the Distress Resist spray, which again I've never used. So that'll be interesting to see how that works. I replaced or bought another Stabilo All pencil, the black one, because obviously this is the one that's water soluble, but you can write on paint with it and that kind of stuff, and then activate it with water, with a water brush. So I've got the black one, but at the same time I spotted some white ones. Now, I didn't know that they did a white version. Just never really came into my head. So, shadows and highlights. How cool is that? So I now have, I bought two because I've already got one half pencil left. I know, I should have just bought two. So I've got a half of the black and a full one just because, and two white ones. So again, they'll be interesting to see how they work with water, to see how opaque they actually are. So that's interesting. I also purchased some of the Tim Holtz stencil chips. Now these are the ones, as you can see, they look, let's see if I can open them. If you haven't seen these before, they look like metal individual letter stencils. I say they look like metal because they're not, they're card. So it's mirrored card that's been, as you can see, die cut to look like stencils, but actually they're not, they're actually card. Great little embellishments, they're just the little die cut bits that have fallen out. And I think, not sure whether it's, you get the full alphabet. It says thin chipboard stencils displaying letters and numbers. So, but you also get, obviously there's an ampersand there, so there's the full alphabet and the numbers, I think 0 right the way through to 9. So yeah, obviously the die cutting, you can't expect too much, I suppose. Mass-produced stuff, but it doesn't take much just to pop out the pieces that haven't been die cut properly. At least they've been cut all the way through. I don't have to get my scalpel or anything on them. So there's the full alphabet. And oh, the N hasn't even been popped out at all, look. There we go. So I've just gone through. So I think that is the full alphabet. So you get the full alphabet plus all the numbers. And they weren't all that expensive. So, and I've been wanting to get my hands on those for quite some time. Just to add to kind of like assemblage pieces or mixed media canvases, or even maybe just add to a journal. So those are the stencil chips. Wanted those, got those, happy boy. Oh, I've missed 7. Oh, look, there's always one. There's always one that escapes. I'll put those away properly later. Stay there. You can stay where you are, Mr. Pencils. And I've now been after these. Every time I've gone to buy these, they've always been sold out from my favourite online retailer. So while I was in Art from the Heart, they were there. So I grabbed a packet of the transparent wings. So these are acetate butterfly and dragonfly wings that have been printed with obviously the patterns of the wings, but they're see-through, transparent. Fantastic stuff. I've got to just add, while I was in on Friday, Diane was in, so we had a nice chat, but also Dina Wakely was doing a wake shop, but I didn't go and say hello because obviously she was in the middle of doing a workshop. So I missed Dina again, but never mind. Perhaps next time I might actually take part in a class next time. That she's here. If she's here again this year, probably next year now. But anyway, I digress. I've got the acetate wings, so I'm happy about that. And new stamp set. So this is the Professor Tim Holtz one, which I've been after for ages because obviously steampunk character, hat, light bulb or lamp, whatever, and the bits that go with. Bit of lace-up corsetry there, a nice little propeller which you can stick on the hat. Lots of ways that you can use these and layer these in either card making or for an art journal page. Liked it a lot, so I wanted to buy it, so I did. So there you go. So obviously mounted, cling mounted, red rubber, excellent stuff. And finally, my spring, summer, April, May, June 2019 Art Journaling magazine was in, so I just had to have that too. Jam-packed full of inspiration and also what other people have done and their thought processes behind it. Can't recommend it, this magazine, highly enough. Absolutely can't wait to sit and read through that. Oh, and there's
I brought my stuff to show.
Footsteps on the stage. You want to do a craft haul too?
I'll just show what I've got.
Okay. Well, do you want to sit down?
Yes, all right.
Okay. I've done the camera so it's big enough to fit almost everything.
Lovely.
This is not me. This is the chair if it squeaks.
It is him.
No, it's not.
Good afternoon, everyone. Right, I went with him, obviously, to Reevely's, to Dan Reevely's, Art from the Heart, and I've been rummaging in the sale bin. And I got these.
What are those, Ian?
They are absolutely gorgeous. They're the adornments, regal adornments. Every time I use these, people say, oh, I like the crown, I like the crowns.
Look, they are fabulous, though.
And the wings. Okay, so I got those.
Right.
Okay. That's one pack. Just tidy those away. Oh yeah. I got 2 bottles of glossy accents because Mike said I go through it like water. So I replaced his 2 that I acquired.
Stole.
I like the word acquired, it sounds slightly less sinister.
A rose by any other name.
Fair enough. He got 2 of the little bottles, that size, and I got me 2 of the big bottles. I'm in at £5.99. So it's a no-brainer really, so we've got that as well.
£5.99.
Yeah, £5.99. Plus, in the same bin,
the bargain bin,
hence the gold star, I looked at these when they came out from Tim Holtz, but I couldn't justify spending the amount of money on them that he wanted because I would want to put multiples on machines.
Yeah, and they are, for what they are a little bit expensive.
So I got those, and I got a second pack, so I got those, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there, 6 there. I got, I love that. I love that.
It is particularly lovely.
I've got the 2 crowns. I've got all the wings. 4. Drum roll, please. Take that out of the equation. All those were just £10.
Just £10.
But normally, well, that says £9.99 on it there, but I think they're normally £7.99 or something like that.
£7 to £8.99, aren't they? So
I got all those from their bargain bin for £10, 3 for 10.
For next to nout.
Which means when I do a machine now, what I can do is the packaging is one of those on the machine, or one of those. But now I can put some fancy corners,
yes,
like that, or put something top and bottom.
How lovely!
And they're lovely, and I love them because they're not thin and whippy.
No, they're metal.
Yeah, they're.
So theoretically, as well, you could colour them if you wanted to.
Yes.
With some alcohol inks as well.
I could.
You could even use the mixative and actually make them copper.
I could, but I love this colour. So yes, so I've had a nice time as well. Andy bought me lunch.
I did buy you lunch.
This one's all bent.
I treat you too much.
You do.
I even treated you to your lunch today as well.
He did, yeah. So
the way to a man's heart.
He threw his breast pocket with a bread knife. Just joking. Yeah, so I got all these thoughts. So I'm chuffed with myself, and I got 2 of those. Sorry to interrupt.
That's fine. I'm done now. So
Bye.
Say goodbye till later.
Say what?
Say goodbye till later.
Say goodbye till later.
Sunday morning, 14th. Oh, interrupting me. Thank you, Mr. Radio. It's Sunday morning, 10:30, 14th of April, and I've had a headache for the last 3 days since I got back from the TV studio. Now, probably it's just a tension headache, but it was one of those headaches that I probably know has been caused through a lot of travelling, so a lot of driving in the car, because that always puts tension on my neck. The actual tension of doing the TV, the stress of that, the stress and tension of sleeping in a strange bed, because the pillows are just never quite right, so you've always got that kind of, you know, your neck's not right because the pillows aren't right for you. And then there was the stress of the drive back again, which was like 2.5 hours on top of that. So normally after I've done a long journey in the car, and I've been driving a long journey in the car, I know I'm probably going to get a headache the next day, that kind of stuff, but this one lasted for 3 days. This morning I woke up and it had gone, so I'm very happy about that. So although not debilitating, and I could quite easily just carry on with my normal life. Obviously yesterday we did our errands, went to Barnsley, went to see mum and dad, did a little bit of shopping, that kind of stuff. I still haven't done any grocery shopping because I didn't go to see mum on Wednesday, take her shopping on Wednesday. So we're kind of depleted in the supermarket department, in the grocery department, so that's where I'm going now. I've got a shopping list as long as your arm, loads of shopping bags, because obviously we take our own these days, because it's more ecologically friendly, and I'm all set to go. Oh, we did have a lie-in this morning as well, which is why it's 10:30. Actually laid in bed until about 9 o'clock, so normally I get up a little bit earlier than that, but it's Sunday, day of rest and all that kind of thing. So all the shopping done, I've even indulged in some flowers for the kitchen, so that'll brighten the place up a little bit. So my plan for the rest of the afternoon is I want to sit in the craft room and I want to do my April mid-month mini mission, get that filmed, edited and uploaded for 7 PM UK time, British summertime. But also I need to go through some website orders because people have been buying the mid-mod stamps and the stencils since they went live on Friday morning, so thank you for that. People have already bought them. I still have some left, so if you're catching this now and only just seeing the stamps and the stencils, there's still some in, don't worry. I made sure I got plenty, so plenty. So I'm looking forward to my lunch today though. A nice piece of beef, black pepper encrusted beef, matured 21 days. Looking forward to that. So it's now 20 minutes past 4 on Sunday afternoon. I've just finished doing my April mid-month mini mission, which is that one there, using colours that I don't normally use, which is the purple, which I don't really like, but you know, just because I don't like it. And also the new foam stamp that I got from Diane's on, is it yesterday we went or Friday? I can't remember. Friday we went, so that was the art foamy stamp. Yeah, like it. I may have to invest in a few more of those. They have some nice bird shapes, so yes, it might be worthwhile investing in some more. So I enjoyed doing that. Hello.
Hello.
So yes, so that was
Afternoon, everyone.
That was Sunday. So what have you been up to today?
I've been making. I'm working on a commission. I've got a commission to build a submarine called HMS Tethys. Is it Tethys? Tethys was the mythical goddess of the ocean.
Was she?
Yes, I think so.
Goddess.
Goddess, yes.
I'll have to look that one up.
So I'm waiting for part of it to arrive, which is based on a very large garden sprayer. But I'll show you it when I get it. When it's finished, I'll give you a quick peek. It's one of my lovely ladies, Irene, and her husband, Richard.
Right, but it won't be this week.
Oh no, it's going to be 3 weeks, maybe longer.
At least.
Yes.
Cool. So yeah, so that's Sunday. Like I said, done that. Videos going up live for the mission inspiration, the mini mission inspiration, and we've just put a nice piece of beef in the oven for dinner.
And you know, ladies and gentlemen, we were insulted this afternoon.
Yes.
Somebody has put, are you ready for this? A leaflet for Slimming World, which is for our friends in the US. It's a slimming club. You pay money, you lose weight. You don't lose money. You don't lose weight, you pay more money. Honestly, a slimming club.
They've put it through the letterbox, haven't they?
It's obviously the wrong letterbox, so obviously we are slim and trim. Stop laughing.
Speak for yourself. Anyway, so that's it. So that's it for this week. Like I said, beef should be ready in about an hour, and then we're going to sit down and stuff our faces. So that will be it for this week. So, as per usual, thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe by clicking the button at the end of the video. Like I said, that's all for this week. We'll see you in the next. Bye for now. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of my angels, because without you, these videos would not be possible. Thank you.